morning, everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Sunshine is out. It's about 43 degrees today. It's supposed to be a high. Hey Melissa, how are you? I was supposed to message you this weekend and I forgot, but I will. I hope all is well with you. I was looking for my lip gloss, but I can't find it. Ain't that a blip? Blippity blip blip. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, y'all. Let me get my life together. I was trying to find my lip gloss, but I can't find it. Let's see. So, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Made it through the weekend. Good morning, Madeline. How are you? When you guys come in the room, go ahead and sprinkle for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle, little star. How I'm thankful you sprinkle far. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hi, April. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. You guys are popping in the room right now. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I got a slight headache, but good morning. I was looking for my lip gloss, but I can't find it. So I'm going to have to improvise and put something else on. Okay, so anyway, good morning. Let me just leave that right there. How is everybody doing? I hope you had a good weekend today. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, thank you. Yes, invite a friend over. They might need to hear something we got to say today. It is Making Moves Monday, right? We are making moves, so you have every day to start all over again. Thank you guys for sprinkling, right? But before we get into that really quick, let's do our shouties. Shout out to all the birthdays today. So if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. If I could sing, I would sing all the time, but it don't matter because I can't and I do it anyway. So if it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. It's your anniversary. Do you know what today is? Okay, so happy anniversary. Yes, glad you had a good weekend. All right, so enjoy it. Can you go out and celebrate? Absolutely. Just follow the 4 pillars of our life. Wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize, and social distance. That not only protects others, it protects you. Okay? So let's do our prayer corner. Madeline Rivers, Chris Francis, Tajira Reed, Arthenia Richard, Letitia Jackson, Connie Johnson, and husband, Marissa, Sharonda, the McCoy family, the Banks family, the Berryman family, the family of Bernice, the family of Frank, Charlotte Berryman family, Greg Edwards times 3 to the 3rd power. Okay, I did not want to forget. Okay, April Reese, her Louise, and I was trying to remember Helen. And April, you'll tell me when you watch the replay if you're not on here yet. Let's keep them lifted in prayer. Everybody dealing with COVID, whether they haven't had it, or dealing with the after effects of it. Good morning, AJ. How are you? Let's continue to keep them lifted as we all are dealing with it, but some are more up close and personal. Judy Jackson, let's keep her lifted in prayer. So yes, let's keep those people lifted in prayer. And remember, if you want to add somebody to the list, just put it in the comments and we will add them on to the list. Okay? Oh, no problem. I almost tried to forget Greg, but I got his butt today. Dropped it right in my spirit. Good morning, Shanita. Hey, sis. So yes, I'm glad you guys had a good weekend. I tried really hard to relax this weekend because y'all know I was having issues with pain in my neck and my head, and it twitches every now and again with my head, and I think it's more stress than anything. So thank you all for checking on me, sending me messages, just to keep an eye on me to see how I was doing. I appreciate that. I was able to go get a phenomenal massage. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it because my masseuse was booked for 3 weeks out. So I was like, ugh. But I got a good recommendation, and it was absolutely amazing. Okay, so that did help tremendously. And then, of course, the R&R with the relaxing over the weekend, not doing so much. So anyway, let's get into the topic today. I am good, AJ, and I'm glad you are too. So it is Making Moves Monday. What does that mean? That means, oh, Shanita, what's your mom's name? I'm going to add her to the list. I'm so happy she is recovered from COVID. Thank you so much for being transparent and sharing. Thank you. And we will keep her lifted, that her recovery will continue. Yeah, so add it in the comments, guys, if you want me to add anything. So Making Moves Monday, what does that mean? So over the weekend, I got to think about, like, because I was slack-a-lacking, and I'm even going to say Agnes. Okay, so we're going to keep Agnes lifted up as she continues her recovery from COVID, and, you know, that it continues to be good for her. All right, so I will keep her and I will add her on. Good morning, Latanya. All right, so Making Moves Monday. So what does that mean? That means a lot of things. So let me tell you what it means to me. So over the weekend, I had, not even over the weekend, from Thursday moving forward, and I had just been thinking about how much I've been slacking on my business. And, you know, and I shouldn't say slacking, but that's just what it is. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Please sprinkle as you guys come on the live. That is your only admission. So, and just with life, when life gets in the way, we got the pandemic, we got work, we got all these different things going on in our lives. Okay, everybody's different. And so when you're an entrepreneur and you are trying to run your own business, work a 9 to 5, if you have children, a spouse, whatever it is, sometimes that stuff gets in the way. Okay, and you fall short. You just fall short. That's the nice way of saying it. And so, so that was a deery time. So I see the deer, like a deer got here, like, oh, and I'm scared of those things. They be on the road looking like, I'm like, don't you come out here. Okay, so anyway, that was a sidebar. So what can you do, right? What can you do? You can pick yourself back up. Don't ever let your fire go all the way out. But even if it did go all the way out, you can still relight it. If that is something that you still want to do, if that is something you still want to push, if that is like, I want my business to thrive, I want to continue my legacy, I want to continue to build and leave something behind, I want to have my own business, this is what I'm working toward. And yes, there are going to be hurdles that come your way. It's going to be times where you feel discouraged. There is going to be people who do not support you, and we always go over this. But the one thing I did tell myself is that you have to be the first partaker in what you say, right? Because I always say that, like, I'm the first partaker. Well, guess what? I had to feed myself my own medicine, right? I had to feed my own remedies, my own instructions, right? So my own ingredients to entrepreneur world, business, right? Like, what are you doing, Tamika? Like, self. Like, I had to talk to self. Like, what are you doing? You're doing nothing. Like, you're doing a little bit of here, there, everywhere, just enough to meet bare minimum, right? And like, I'm not a bare minimum person. Like, I give 1,000% at whatever I do. But when I see myself like doing this mediocre bare minimum, I'm like, no. You got to do better than that, okay? You got to push yourself. So I had to talk to self first. And so over the course of these couple of days, and good morning, sis. Hey, Mama Bear. So over the course of those days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was just like, all right, Tamika, let's go. You need to push past what you feel like. Now, what did I say? I did not feel good. I did it because guess what? My number one stressor is work. And that has been stressing me out with things going on and changes and things like that. And so what you do is you make yourself an excuse of, oh, work is just a lot. It is. And I don't want to say it's an excuse because for me it's legit, but I cannot make that the excuse or the reason why I do not work my business. Thank you for the love, Sandra, that I don't work my business or that I'm not a valid entrepreneur or that I'm not a successful entrepreneur. So you have to move things around. So that's why today is Making Moves Monday. So even if during all this time, this month, the new year, this is the third chapter of 21, and you have not been doing what you're supposed to do, or you know you could do more in your business, guess what? Today could be the day that you make the move to start again. That you say, I'm no longer going to be mediocre. I'm no longer going to be a slacker. I'm no longer going to be just doing it halfway. Or I'm no longer going to do bare minimum. Right? I'm going to push myself to the level I know that I need to be at, and then work double time to go over that. So what did I have to do? That's what I had to do, right? I had to eat my own words. I said, Tamika, now you know better than this. And I don't even say Tamika. Sometimes, like, I say Tamika, but then I'll be like, Self. Seriously? So it's Self and Tamika. What y'all doing right now? What is happening right now? What are you doing? I can never say I don't have money. I can't ever say that. Thank God. Because guess what? I have enough jewelry to fill my entire home with or without the furniture, and still have enough to sell and fill somebody else's house. Yes. It's ridiculous. There's no reason that out of my mouth I can say to somebody, do you have product? I don't care what business you're in. Do you have product? Then you have gas money, you have bill money, you have money. You just have to move the product. It's so funny because me and Chris were talking about yesterday or the day before yesterday evening. It's just like, as in the MLM business or any business that you're in, that you're trying to be an entrepreneur, will it work? Absolutely. But you got to get out there and kick butt to make it work. You got to put the work in. And you know what? When he said it, I was just like, that's exactly right. You can say, like, this business don't work for me. You ever seen somebody that tries 17 things and they just quit this one, they do another one, quit that one, do another one? But what you have to know is, right, you are the common denominator. If you're not putting work in none of those things, it's not going to work. And so I had to put the work in. So I said, Self, what are you doing? Tamika, what are you doing? Y'all not working together. Y'all not making this 24 hours in a day. That's all you get. Don't matter how many times you ask God for more, you ain't getting no more. You got 24. Well, however you want to do the 24 hours is up to you. So within this 24 hours, you got that job. You still want to stay on that job. Right now, it serves a purpose, right? Hashtag work. Because if you don't put the work in, for today is Making Moves Monday. So hashtag MMM. And you had to be here to know what it meant, okay? So anyway, you don't put the work in, then you ain't getting it. You know, in the Bible, we can go to church too, for those of us who don't want it plain terms, right? What the Bible say, faith without works is, yeah. Okay, you might have to go to the Bible to get the rest of it.
That part.
Okay? That's all I'm saying. And so I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking to me. I can look at me, I can see me right here. I had to talk to her cute and all. I got to talk to her with my hair down. I got to talk to her when my hair's wrapped. I got to talk to her with a no makeup day. I got to talk to her with earrings on, off. And so I had to say to myself, you have product. There is no reason for you not to be moving your product. And I told her, why you keep buying product for? You're not moving it. It's just sitting here. And I mean, it's just sitting there. It's everywhere. Listen, I could probably count. And I opened 4 boxes. I opened 4 boxes on Friday. But it was about 10, 11 boxes. And I still got 6 boxes sitting that I could see in my vision. 6 boxes sitting in the living room. That's not counting all the other stuff that I ain't touched. That is ridiculous. I'm talking to self now. Now, if you feeling my pain, then okay. Then you touch and agree with me. And call your own self out. Because you got to hold yourself accountable. I see those hashtags. You got to hold yourself accountable. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to be an entrepreneur full circle. You got to know when you got to reel yourself back in. You got to know how to say to yourself, what are you doing? Because if you at my 9 to 5, I'm giving my 1,000%. I'm not even giving 100%, I promise. I'm giving my 1,000%. But then when it comes to your business is when we start pulling out from the excuse bag. Well, I'm tired. I've been working all day. I'm stressed. I don't feel good. And listen, some of those are legitimate reasons. And I didn't feel good, but guess what? I went live and you couldn't tell. And because I encourage my mom and she does it, and she likes to go live and she likes to go live with me, I said, girl, you gotta push past what you feel like. I took my lip gloss out to put on too. This is the fancy kind. You gotta push past it. And so I did. And said, oh, well, we gonna come back. We coming back at midnight. I'm sheepy time. But I did it. Said, let's go. She's like, I put everything away. I said, well, take it back out. We told the people we was going live. This jewelry ain't gonna move itself. Some of it do, but not all of it.
Money ain't gonna make itself.
But my audience. So I'm saying to you, if today you hear this and you know you in a place of slumpingness, and I made that up, added to my dictionary. If you know you in a place where you are stagnant, where your growth has been stunted by yourself, right? It ain't the business fault. Then guess what? This is your time. This is your hashtag Making Moves Monday. Today, make a move for yourself. Today, make a move for your legacy. Today, make a move for your life. If you've said to yourself, I'm bringing myself off my job, right? Because I want to do it full time. But it's got to be right. I can't make that move yet because I got to be so focused. I have to be so in tune that I can't have a moment like this and I ain't got no 9 to 5 to fall back on. Oh, that's going to be ugly. So you have to learn to motivate yourself because there's always not going to be somebody to motivate you. You have to be your biggest motivator. You have to be your biggest supporter, your biggest pusher, your biggest dealer. I can talk to you in regular language because sometimes we don't get it. I'm not coming to you from the pulpit today. That was yesterday. Today I'm coming to you straightforward. This is how it is. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to get off your ice. I wasn't going to say it. And you got to do what you got to do. And yes, everybody has situations. I know we in the pandemic right now. Some of us still got to go to work to the building. Nobody ain't telling me to stay home because I would have. But I'm saying, so you know what I did? I got my little fluffy little self together. And I got all of my jewelry together. And I was even late this morning. Because I packed it, but I knew I wanted to have what I wanted to have. I knew I needed to take my travel jewelry thing. And I said to myself all weekend, that's what I'm going to take. So this morning I said, you know what? It's going to cost me a few more minutes. But I'm going to pour all of this jewelry in here and I'm going to have enough. You either fail to plan or you plan to fail. And so this morning I had to make a choice. And I had to sacrifice some time. But the 9 to 5 gonna be there, I promise. And if I'm not there, they gonna call to see where I am. And I'm on the way. But I got my jewelry back there. Y'all see that little black handle? That's my jewelry. No, it's not. I'm lying. Is that it? What's that handle? Oh no, he put it in the trunk so nice and neat. But I'll take a picture. I'll show you proof of life. Oh, it's in there. And I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be tired. I'm going to be cranky today because I got a long day. My office is moving and I got to do all these calls and all this stuff. So I already know ahead of time. But they ain't got nothing to do with my business. You clock out to clock back in. You got to put the work in so you can reap the benefits later. You can't reap the benefits if you didn't put the work in. Oh man, I had a good saying like, you can't get the promise without doing the work, or you can't, you can't get the promise without doing the work. You know, it's like people say you get the promises of God, but you got to do the work. Said, Lord, I'm going to just sit this right here for you. The Lord said, what you sitting that there for me? What you going to do? What part of this plan you going to plan? What you going to be in? What part you going to play? I'm just going to wait on the Lord. The Lord said, okay, well, you have a seat and you just wait. Because he going to increase my territory. He ain't. Because you ain't doing right with your territory. I told you that. Stop asking God for more money when you ain't doing right with what you got. It's like you got the opportunity. You got the opportunity, but you won't use the opportunity. The Lord said, that's how I'm going to increase your territory. Because I gave you the opportunity. You sat the opportunity down. I'm just saying. And I'm trying to read the comments. Exactly. Your customers want you to show up. Just like my clients want me to show up at work and we show up. Listen, we show up sick. We show up sneezing, coughing. We'll show up with COVID if we could. right? We do. Good morning, Felicia. We show up back hurting. We show up with crutches. We show up with everything. We show up with one patch. We had surgery, everything. We shows up. And then for our business, we make excuses. That's the difference. And let's call a thing a thing. That's just what it is. And so you have to put that in the atmosphere. You have to say that out. Listen, so the movement is saying thank you out loud and being accountable. Be accountable out loud. People look up to people who do that. And that's the thing. You got to remember, it ain't only about you. Everybody that you're going to bring onto your business, your new business partners, the people you're going to build with, they waiting for you to get your act together. They waiting for you to get out of your little slump. Okay? Yes, please, go ahead and sprinkle this in the groups, because somebody may need to hear this today. Somebody on your team need to hear that. They need to get up, because when you sit down, you too comfortable. We talked about this in the beginning of the year. You got to stand up to see the end of the rainbow. You got to stand up to see the vision. You got to stand up to see what's too far for you to see sitting down. Sometimes you got to stand up. You know how you sit down and be like, oh, I can't see you. Stand up like, oh, now I see it. Stand up. It's uncomfortable. Success has to be uncomfortable for you to keep going to get it. Can't be too comfortable, because then you think it just come to you. You got to work for it. You got to work for it. So don't be discouraged today. Be encouraged. Be encouraged and thankful that you have the right state of mind to say, you know what? I need to get it together. I'm talking to Tamika right now. If you want to take it in, you can. I'm saying y'all just here to hear me speak, to hear me vent out loud. I appreciate y'all. I'm saying that sometimes even teams, well, let me tell y'all who on here right now. Can you please sprinkle in my team group? Can you sprinkle on my team page? I didn't do that. Sometimes people that can't receive it from you, they need to hear it from somebody else. Oh, I know I got 1 or 2 witnesses in the room. Now, don't make me go to the church. Sometimes you can say something 25 times to the same person, and then somebody else come and say the same thing. We say that about, hold on. We say that about, don't you say the same thing to them all the time, and then somebody else come and say, they're like, oh yeah, I do that. You're like, person, I just said that. So sometimes I'm telling you, you can say the same thing to the same person and they don't receive it. They don't get it. They don't know why you saying that to them. They don't understand why you singling them out. I don't understand why you keep saying what I'm not doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. And then somebody on the team or somebody else's team or somebody come along and be like, girl, you know you need to get out your little slump. I'm used to seeing you. I don't see you. You ain't moving no jewelry. And they like, you know what? You're right. I say that to you every meeting. What? But it's okay. You just got to say, it's okay. It is okay. I don't care how you get it as long as you get it. And that just proves to you that what you were saying was right all along. Okay? I'm saying I'm talking to me right now. I'm saying I'm a good receiver. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm going to be the first to tell you. But guess what? Constructive criticism ain't never hurt nobody. Right? You got to have accountability in all areas, in every corner. But you first have to be the first person to be accountable to yourself. Because how you going to hold other people accountable if you're a leader, if you have a team, if you're building a business? How are you going to learn how to hold people accountable if you don't know what it is to, you don't know that feeling, you don't know what it is to be accountable to yourself? And so I had to be accountable to me. It said, self, you're going to have to get it together. You and Tamika, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to work together. Y'all got to come together and be one. This is like a marriage. This is a relationship. In order for this business to work, you got to do what you got to do. You got to revamp your 24 hours. It's a revamping season. Okay? So you have to revamp your 24 hours. So how you going to work it out? Because you know 8 of it, at least 8 of it, goes to that 9 to 5. Okay? So that leave what? 16? No, 18. 16. 16. Now I got 16 hours to work with. Now somewhere in there we need a little bit of sleep. I get at least 6. That leaves 10 hours. Right? And if you think about your time, right? If you think about your day, or how much time you waste, or how much time you let people waste of your time, you know, y'all understand what I'm saying. And you can't get it back. Like that friend you talked to and y'all talked about it already 3 times this week and she still gonna do what she wanna do anyway. So why are we talking? Because I could have been going live, or I could have been doing inventory, or I could have been ordering jewelry, whatever. Don't let that time get wasted. Carve out your time that you got to work for your business. Carve out the times that you have to build on your legacy. You have to build on your business, on your entrepreneurship, on your. You see, it's yours. It's I. That's why every morning I say, put your I choose in the comments. So today I choose to reset myself. Today I choose to revamp. And today I choose to be accountable to me. I can't hold somebody else accountable if I can't hold myself accountable. Like, how you gonna hold me? See? That's why I'm a big advocate of saying, you can't lead me, right? If you can't be, like if you don't do it, how you gonna tell me to do it? So how about you do it first, and then see me after that? Oh, you need to do this. Do you do it? Then guess what? You can't. That's me. So today I choose those things. So don't forget to put your I choose in the comments. What do you choose today? What move will you be making today to get back on track? Or maybe you're perfect. Maybe you're right where you need to be. I don't know. Everybody knows for themselves. I'm telling you where I need to be. I'm telling you where I had to push myself. And sometimes you just gotta reevaluate. And I say revamping to have a reset. Listen, you know the cake will be acting up. And when you call them before you can get to a live person, they say, if you want to reset your box, and I'm paraphrasing, right? Press 1. And we'll go ahead and send the signal. Well, today we sending ourselves the signal to reset the box. Right? It's a reset, right? They call it reset. Today we sending the signal to reset the box. And it'll send an instant reset. You'll see the TV turned off. You'll see the box turned off. Right? And they send a reset. And it's like, that's all I needed. And so today that's what we got to do with ourselves. We got to reset. Sugar. We got to reset ourselves. Revamp. And make a different move than what we've been making. Get out of your comfortability. If that chair is so comfortable, it's your favorite chair, to stand up. Because you're too comfortable. And when you're too comfortable, you settle. Then you get in this comfort zone. It's like, no, I like to be here. It's warm in here. Or it's cool in here. However you like the temperature. It's comfortable for you. But sometimes, in order to be successful, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Otherwise, you don't reach the amount of people you need to reach. You don't reach the amount of business partners you need to reach. Because you're so busy, so comfortable. They're not coming in your little comfy box. You got to step outside and go get them sometime. You got to step outside and let them see what you're doing or what you're not doing. Complacency. That is exactly what I was looking for, Madeline. You just complacent. Like, this feels good. It's comfortable. Ooh, lift my feet up. I'm good. No, won't you get a wooden chair? Switch seats. Oh, you don't want to stand? You can't stand, your knees bad? We getting older. But what Madeline said, we become a woman of a certain age. Right? Things start to crackle, hurt. If you stand too long, then switch your chair. Switch your seat. Those wooden chairs, you can't sit for so long, it's going to start to hurt your bum. It starts to hurt your lower back, your upper back. Ain't no arms on them. Then you want to stand up because you're hurting. But it gets you more focused. It makes you pay attention. It makes you look at the light. Follow the light, Caroline. Come into the light, Caroline. Right? I've been turning off the light. Okay, I'm talking about me right now, not y'all. I turn the light off because I like dark. It's like, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. And tomorrow come, be like, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. How many tomorrows came and you ain't done it yet? You know how many people say, girl, I ain't seen you live. I need you to go live. You're not live yet? Where are you? Where art thou? I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm busy. I choose not to be complacent today. I choose to be an example. And being a leader comes with a lot of things. Like it, lump it, or not. And part of that is learning how to be accountable and being a good example. And not becoming complacent. Because people will fall into your same method of stagnantness. I made that up. Of slumpingness. Stagnation is the right word. Right? I love y'all. And I hope this helps somebody today. Because it sure helped me. It helped me. Y'all. It's lip gloss, but it got a color. I choose not to have dry lips today. April Reese is not on here because she be like, you need to. Oh, Rima, you help me. You know when you're a good leader, when you can say the things that people don't want to say to you. When you can say the things to people and it hurt, it like pierce. It's like, oh, right? Just know you're a good leader when you can do that. When you so comfortable with people, it's like, oh, I don't want her feelings. No, she need her feelings hurt. Do you want her to be successful? Y'all don't laugh if I didn't do it right. I'm just saying. So you continue to be a good leader. And that's one way, that's one, that's one qualification you should have to being a good leader. Is knowing how, and you don't have to be mean. You can say something mean nice, something that needs to be said. Like, where you at, boo? You still in business? That's probably sarcastic. Wait, don't say that. That's what I would say. Are you still doing paparazzi? I crack my own self up. No, well, you can say like, what are you doing? What's up? I ain't seen you. You all right? That's all I'm saying. I got a little headache right now, but it'll be all right. You are that leader. Don't say you trying. You are that leader. You own it. You take it. You are a good leader. And just because sometimes we got some rotten apples in our bag don't mean that the whole bag is bad. You still may find a shiny apple in there. Get your sugar honey iced tea together. I love you enough to say get it together. And you know what? If you're not a good leader, I ain't telling you you're a good leader. I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, you can't rock. Now, those of you who know me know I would be like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Seen it.
You just ain't for me. If you're a good leader, I'm going to give you your shouties. I'm giving you your shout out. Like, no, you're a good leader. I feel you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want you to say it to me. And I may not like it, but I appreciate you seeing something in me to continue to push me, to continue to keep my fire burning, to continue to be like, listen, you good at this. You got this. You just hit a bump. And you got to figure out how to get over it or around it. But either way, you got to keep moving. You can't let it stop you right there. You can't. And that's why I say you have to tell people how you feel about them out loud. It's the out loud movement. You got to say thank you out loud. Like, I appreciate you. And I'm going to tell you about the enemy, what he do. Your leader will tell you something, and if you truly, truly know that you got a good leader, the enemy will put in your spirit, he will put in your mind, why does she keep doing that? Like, why she keep saying that? She don't know people's situation, right? You don't know what people got going on. That's the devil. That's devil himself. to keep you exactly where you are. And you have to be in such a mature mindset to move past that if you still want that entrepreneurship, if you still want that business. If you respect that leader and you know that that leader is coming from a place of, what's the right word? Respect, honor, and sincerity. Thank you. Then guess what? You will not take that as a dart. You will take that as a, like, oh my goodness, thank you. I appreciate you. Yes. Rima says sidebar, she got her avocado toast. Yes, Mama Bear. I got mine. This is what I got left because I couldn't eat it all. I gotta put a tomato on it, and I don't even like tomato, but I would like it with tomato. That's how the Mexican restaurant make it. So I love y'all today. So share the same love with your team, with your potential business partners. A push forward. And sometimes that's all we need is a push forward. You know they not trying. You got those people that try to keep you exactly where you are. You got those people that try to keep you right on their level because they comfortable with you being right with them. It's good, Rima. They put a lot on there too. You know, those people that try to keep you right where they at because they comfortable on level 1 and they don't want to see you go to level 3. They like, girl, it's good down here. The sun shine all the time. We don't get no rain on level 1. We don't get no smoke. You gonna get smoke on level 2. You gonna get smoke on level 3. And some of us fall for it like, oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. Keeping me down here with you all the time. No, friend. I'm going to level 2. Now, you could come with me or you can stay down here where there ain't no smoke. I'm good with smoke.
Smoke it up.
I got my mask. What they call that? Gas mask? Got gas mask. And I gotta leave you. Some people you just gotta leave behind. They don't want to come. Right? You don't see no smoke down there? That's good. You must see smoke because you can't see clear enough to get to the next level. And you must not see clear enough. You must see smoke. Because you sure don't see clear enough to know that you don't respect me enough to either go with me or encourage me to keep moving. But those are selfish people. They like to keep you where they are. They want to keep you for themselves. They don't support you. They don't encourage you. They say, girl, down here, we good. Stay on level 1. Stay where you at. If ain't nothing happening down here. You ever heard your friend say, if ain't nothing, what's the saying? If ain't nothing wrong with it, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'ma need you to get to level 2. So you gotta be smart in your mind like, listen, I've been sitting down here doing nothing for a minute. Ain't nothing coming to me. Nothing's changed. Those are the people that you have to delete out of your life. Or you have to have social distance from. It's a perfect time to social distance from those people who ain't no good for you. Who ain't bringing nothing to the table. So you ain't bring a napkin, a spoon. You ain't bring a tray. You ain't bring a dish, a bag of chips, a soda. Level 1 is broke. That's the intro. How long you gonna keep the book and keep reading the intro? You gotta go to the next chapter. Turn page. You still reading the acknowledgments. I don't even read the acknowledgments. Turn the page. Those are the people you need to shy away from. Those are the people who are not good for you, to you, or with you. And you have to leave those behind. So I want to know what chapter 1 about. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading chapter 1. So chapter 1 was interesting. I bet you chapter 2 got it may have some challenges. I may not understand a couple of parts of it. But I'm willing to go ahead and challenge myself to read chapter 2. Because right now in 2021, we in chapter 3. How far in chapter 3 are you? Are you stagnant? Are you sitting still? Have you stopped? Have you lost your passion? Is the fire dying? Did it die? Do you not have any support? Are you not accountable? Where are you in chapter 3? I'm talking about me now. keep reading the same thing. It's the same people that acknowledge you. You might as well turn the page. Can you know what the book is about? Those are the people you gotta let go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. That's Frozen. I gotta learn the song first, but that's the justification of it. But seriously, you gotta let them go. So I had my self-talk. I wanted to share that with you because it might help somebody today that need to have their self-talk. And you gotta talk to self because she act up sometimes. She be like, Tanika, well, you don't gotta go live today. You tired. You tired. Go live tomorrow. Tomorrow come. Can I tell y'all that tomorrow come with a whole new set of problems? Good morning, April McKee. Tomorrow come with a whole new set of problems. And then guess what happens at the end of the day? You still tired. You had new problems today. Right? And you ain't going live again. You ain't bought, you missed all the jewelry because, you couldn't go in there and get nothing. And I know people say we in a pandemic. I don't have any money. I don't have any. I get it. I get it. If you got a stimmy, then you got some money to buy some inventory. No matter what business you in. I'm not only talking about paparazzi. That's my business. Did you get a stimulus check? Any of them? Did you get your taxes? But here's the thing. Let's wipe all of that away. Right? Do you have some inventory? Just ask yourself. You can't buy no inventory because you ain't selling no inventory. You sell the inventory, you flip it and put it back in your business. You know that game. Come on, y'all. Let's talk street now.
Call it re-up.
Just re-up. You can't pay yourself yet because you've been naughty. You've been still. You've been in the slump. So, I'm going to need you to go ahead and set some goals for yourself and sell 5 pieces today. Sell 10 pieces today. I don't care. Whatever business you in. Sell what is it? NCO oil or whatever. What is it? I don't know. Whatever the oil is. Right? Sell the candles. Whatever you selling. Bags. Whatever it is. If you have turned around in your house or your office or wherever you hold your inventory and you have inventory, then you have money. You have money to purchase more inventory. Exactly. You got to, Natalie. You got to force. But once you get on there, listen, you on now. It's like once I go, I'm gone. I'm in. You are right, Rima. We do everything else tired while we can't do our business tired. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, you said it the whole way home. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't wait to get home. I'm going to go sleep. I'm going to go sleep. You get that phone call. You on that phone call a whole hour. And you could have took 20 minutes of that and did a live. And when you hang up that hour phone call, you ever said to yourself, what was we talking about? Why was I on the phone so long? Y'all just talked about that on Wednesday. It's Saturday. I could have went live. At least if I was on the hour call, I would have felt productive. Because I did go live. Ask yourself those are the real questions that you have to ask yourself. Those are called time wasters.
Time wasters.
They don't give you that time back. So if you can find yourself doing anything other than what you're supposed to do, because when you clock out of your 9 to 5, you clock into your own business. You clock into your own legacy. You clock into what you're leaving behind for your children's children. And when you sleep on that, you sleep on them. What you gonna leave behind? No, don't leave that behind. Leave a legacy. I know she was this, and this. I can continue this, and this. We all gonna have hiccups. We all gonna have bumps in the road. But we got each other. We encourage each other. Get rid of that slack. Get rid of those things in your circle that ain't bringing nothing to the circle. That keep the crab in the pot motto? Every time you go up to get out, they pull you back down. Those, you gotta get rid of them. And we all got them. So don't be looking around like, yup, I'm glad I don't got none of them. Yes, you do. We all got them. The people who don't support you, Oh, I'm sorry I missed your live. I was so busy. Doing what? Because I was so busy talking to you the other day that I didn't go live.
Damn.
How about, you got to match energy with energy. I'm confused. Because whatever you was doing, listen, the one thing I don't slack on is supporting other people. Now, I may not go live as much as I did, but that was the past, because that's going to stop. But guess what? Guess what? I can tell you I watch everybody's live. I support people because that's important to me. See, somebody couldn't come to you and say, yeah, Tamika don't never watch my live. She don't never watch nobody live. You a lie. Yup, and I'm calling the thing a thing. You a whole lie. Now, I do that. I do that from my desk. I'm there. I'm there and I'm really sharing. I'm really sprinkling. I'm not just saying it. I'm doing it. And I have no privacy set. I'm 1,000% public. So, I'm going to be very transparent and I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, we may not like it, but you got to deal with it. And at any given time, you can exit out of the live if you feel like what I'm saying is hurting your feelings. That's the problem. Like, we get cradle rock in everything we do. You can't be successful being cradle rock because somebody's just going to step on you, over you, to get to where they got to go because they don't have time for you to stunt their growth. And that's how you got to feel. Like, this is a go-go world. Like, we in a rat race here. We got to go get it. And it's enough out there for all of us to get. So we don't have to backbite. We don't have to be jealous. We don't have to not support. We don't have to not do any of that. We all can do this thing together. So that's why it means nothing for me to share. It means nothing for me to support somebody. Shucks, they may teach me something. We learn from each other all the time. I'm telling you, I had an epiphany with myself. I had to talk to myself. Like, what are you doing right now? An epiphany, I don't know if that was right.
That's right.
I had an aha moment.
Aha. Come to
Like,
Jesus.
you know, and for some of y'all, you have a come to Jesus moment. Right? We can relate to all of them. Light bulb, whatever. It's like, what am I doing? We can do it all together. We can push one another. And so what if somebody get it before you? So what? I'm coming. But I congratulate you. I applaud you. And it encourages, believe it or not. I don't know about y'all, but I can see my sisterhood in paparazzi, right? And it will encourage me. It will push me like, oh, I need to up my game. That be me talking to self. Like, self, we need to, like, self, our pictures a little boring. You need to take, right? Like, self, you got to learn this. You got to get something new. That's what I do. That's how I talk to myself. Exactly. You gotta be a lover of winners. You gotta surround yourself with winners. You say you are the company you keep. Because even if you the good person out of the crew, and the crew is toxic and horrible, guess what people on the outside gonna see? And it's 4 of y'all, they're gonna see 4 toxic, horrible people. It don't matter how good you are. You may be the best person in the group. You may be the one that keeps the peace. But to people with the eye looking, they gonna see. All they gonna see is the toxic, nasty talking, bitter people, and they gonna group you all together. Oh, they nasty. And you like, what ain't? You are the company you keep, and so you have to think about that. I don't know why she don't ever support me. Why you care? But she don't, and she's not going to. So, why don't you just social distance? Where you been, girl? I got a social distance. That's a good way. I got a social distance. Because me and you together, we not winning. We don't make a W. It's just a big old L. Birds of a feather flock together. That's an oldie but goodie, Madeline. And so you have to remember that when you're in business. Just like businesses do every day. If you go to a store and the customer service is sucky, I hate bad customer service. If they have a bad employee, you be like, no, let me talk to a manager. We have to salute Chris's dad because we are passing. So don't mind me. We are passing the cemetery, Arlington, and we always salute him going and coming. So, sorry, that was a sidebar. In case y'all thought like I was having a moment. So, I'm saying to you is you like, give me the manager. And the first thing I say to a manager is you have to, let me tell you something. This person was rude, they were nasty, and they had bad customer service. And you know what I say? And you have to remember something. They represent your brand. They represent you. So if it's Macy's, that person represents Macy's. So guess what happens? We represent each other. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, I love y'all. Y'all know when I'm traveling, I'm always on here longer than anticipated. But it's okay. We needed this talk today. Sometimes we need a little shaking. Like we gotta shake it up. Like you know how some get in, like the salt gets stuck in the bottom. You like you shake it up, or you shaking up your drink. Shake it up. Right? I had to shake myself. There's a lot of shaking to shake. Okay? So I had to shake it up. So I just thought, hey, we gonna make some moves. We gonna make some money moves. We gonna make some moves. We gonna move from the spot that we've been sitting in for the past 3 months, because 2021 been here for 3 chapters so far. We gonna move to the next chapter. We already getting ready for March. I'm sorry, for April. See, I'm stuck in March. We in March. We marching into spring. With all those spring colors, we marching into success, right? We marching into our next win, and our next win is in April. So we're getting ready for it. So you plan to fail or you fail to plan. So we gonna move. Hashtag MMM today. That's the hashtag. Making Moves Monday. Today we start to make a different move than what we made yesterday. We're not making excuses. We're making moves. There is a difference. So I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Be intentional today. Tell somebody you love them today. Life is short. Okay? And yes, we still are in a pandemic, so wear your mask. Okay? Hopefully this helps somebody. I know it helped me. And I didn't even have an audience when I was telling this to myself. It was just me and self. Okay? Have a great day. Smile today. It may help somebody else. Love you too, Rima Boo. Okay? I will talk to y'all soon. And guess what? You'll see this little fluffy face live. Because I'm getting back on my horse and get going. Excuses are easy. Yes, they so easy, Madeline. And that's how you know we ain't making the right decision. It's like, yeah, that's too easy. Love you too, Madeline. Have a great day, April. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Be intentional today.